Hey, so I'm in my shop right now. We're gonna do a presentation on the pull-behind. So I've got it wrapped up in a box. I've got my assistant Julie here. She's gonna be shooting for us. So here's our box. So I'm just gonna cut that open and then set the box down on the floor, and then I'll do the assembly up on the table. So here we go. So your box is gonna arrive like this, we hope. Most of the time they do. We wrap it all the way around several times to make sure that we can that it holds together. So when you get the package, it's gonna show up like this. Let's bring that camera over here and we can, so this is wrapped up. We usually have an instruction sheet here that's gonna give you instructions. I know that we're continuing to work on them and get them more clarified. And so hopefully this video will actually help you understand how this system works. And we're gonna go ahead and set this, you wanna grab that side right there. And all right, so these are the baskets. We're gonna go ahead and unwrap this. So right here, these little sliders, they are a little sharp, so be careful when you're handling these. These will actually slide up underneath. We've got a handle here for easy, to be able to pull it out easily. So I'll set this off to the side. So you should have 3 of these. Wow, they wrap these good. All right. All right. Okay, here's the third basket. Looks like comes with 3 extra screens. This is an extra roller that it comes with. These things will last for quite a while. It's hard to determine how long they'll last with these bigger units because they work a lot. They get a lot more work than the push units. So you'll probably be replacing these over time. Silicone on that roller was still a little wet. So this here, this is what we call a bucket basket. So this is gonna sit, I'll actually explain it here a little bit. This is the tow bar. Okay, so this is the tow bar here. This is what you hook on to your four-wheeler, your whatever machinery you're hooking up to. Now this hooks up to the unit here, but I'll explain that. So this bucket basket sits on the top of this, and so you can put a 5-gallon bucket in there, so that when your little baskets fill up, then you can just stop and fill up a 5-gallon bucket. All right. So I'll just explain a little bit while we got the machine here. So each one of these are individuals. We have 3 of them, of course. These are the adjusters that hold this bar in place here so that it don't move. And then we have these little clip buttons on the back side that hold these back, the wheels where they need to go. Right here we got a spring on each one, just so that they can go with the terrain. I'm going to grab one of these baskets and show you how this works. So again, you got these metal sliders here, and we're going to slide them right into these little gaps right there, and that should fit nice and snug. I want to bring that camera right around. So these do not scrape onto that basket right there. Bring that camera a little bit closer so you can see there's a little gap right there. They will just fall off that screen and fill into that bucket there. So right here, this is the drag chain, and that's just if you got burrs that are kind of embedded in the ground, they can kind of help roll them up, so when you do your next pass, that you'll be able to get them. Here we've got these pre-drilled. There's some corrugated metal tubing that we stick in here. They're 12 inches long if you want to go side by side. So you just remove this bolt, you slide that bar in there, bolt it back down, pull this bolt, slide the little bar in there, and it comes, if you get I think 3 units, then you will send the hardware that you can go 2 wide on this. These can go wider than 2 wide. If you really want to do 20 feet wide, you can. This is your center pull, and we're gonna stick that so this hole should line up with these holes here. This one should line up here. All right. All right, so here we go. Okay, so now you're going to want, see how this hole's lining up with here? This is your adjustment here. Depending on what you're hooking to, you'll adjust this. So if you got really high, but the idea is you want this to be set on the lowest setting, so that these baskets here, bring that over here. So as this is running over the ground, you want to have as much clearance as you can right here, so these aren't hitting rocks and boulders and obstructions. So again, this is your 5-gallon bucket holder here. And then also one more thing, these are also pre-drilled for if you're gonna have one riding side by side, then we have another bar that comes in here, bolts here, and bolts here. And also have another one that bolts on that side. And then these become your center hitch. Same idea here as right here. So I think that describes everything that we need to address. You of course, these nuts, bolts, they're hand tightened, so they will vibrate out. Sometimes they will be in the bottom of the box. I told my shop that, hey, we need to take a wrench and just do a little snug on them. But you're gonna wanna snug these up when you assemble. This here is a hitch for another unit, and you can go several units deep. I've got videos with pulling 3 all at once. I've got videos with pulling 5. Later on we'll have more of that. So if you have any questions, you can reach out to our customer support phone number, which is 435-383-4377, and or feel free to email us. We got Sticker Burr Roller. This is our website here, but at gmail.com is our email, so you can ask questions there. I think other than that, I do have some other videos explaining more into detail on these pull-behinds, as far as reassemble for putting your replacement parts on. Other than that, I think that sure covers it. So thanks for watching.